Hey everyone, it's Kristen from thesitetutor.com, and today we're going to take a look at how to make your own website. This really is something that is very easy to do for anyone who is just starting out and you've never created a website. I'm going to show you that you can get up and running in really just like 5 minutes. It's not that hard at all, and you don't need any technical experience. All of the tools are already in place and super easy to do rather. So the steps involved is we're going to choose the domain name. That's what your website's going to be called. You're going to want to choose the hosting plan. So the hosting plan is where your website and all of its info is stored, basically. And I'm recommending that you install an SSL certificate. That's the security that gets put on your website. When you go to a website, if you see that little padlock up on by the URL, that tells you that the site is secure. They have the security certificate installed, and that's what I'm recommending that you do for your website as well. That will give you the HTTPS in your domain, in the extension for the URL. It's something that Google looks for, and they're going to rank you higher than they would another website that doesn't have that. So I recommend starting out with that to start with. It's just going to put you on the right path. And then lastly, you're going to install WordPress. So let me just show you choosing your domain name. Now, I recommend doing this separately. My preferred way to do it is to purchase a domain name through a registrar. I use Namecheap. So the registrar is just, who you're going to register your domain name, your website name with. And again, I use Namecheap. I've been using them for, 12 years at this point. I have hundreds of websites that I've purchased. I like their pricing, their support, everything. So for me, that's where I go. When you are looking to get a domain name, again, it is going to be a little tricky probably. If you typed in your, first choice, it may not be available in a .com or .net. So just play around with different variations, and then you'll eventually come up with something. I'll do another video that will go through some, cool tools that can help you do a little more research. So if you do need help, I'll put the link down to that tutorial as well. But so you're going to just go down here and type in a domain name. And so like if I don't recommend doing this, like don't get a name that is using keywords for your niche, so I wouldn't do loseweight.com, but just to show you, like, it's going to come back and it's going to say that this is already taken. So it was registered way back in 1997. It will tell us if there are any additional extensions down below. So, no, that one is going to be a really tough competitive domain to get. But let's say that you wanted to, concentrate on the healthcare industry, and so let's say Be Healthy, you want to say, nope, again, that one's gone. So you can see though how it can take some time to play around. Eventually you'll come up with something, and the price, I'll show you one. Let's see, let's see if that comes up. I misspelled it, so sometimes if you play around too with doing something spelled incorrectly, it can come back. No, I was closer. That one was not that long ago. So anyway, when you find something, it's only going to be about $10. You're going to go through, you're going to purchase that, and then once you have that, you can come on over to get your hosting. Now, I use HostGator. There are a lot of good companies out there. I like HostGator. You can purchase your domain name through them. So if you're someone who prefers one-stop shopping and you just want to get everything right through them, you can, because you can see that you can get started for as little as $2.75 a month. It includes the free SSL certificate. They have an easy WordPress install, which I'm going to show you, and free domain for a year. So you can do that. Just jump on over to HostGator. I'll leave the link down below, and let me just show you. So you're going to have different options for what you're going to want to do. It all has to do with like this one right here, the Hatchling plan. This is going to be for a single domain, and so if you're just starting out and you only have plans for one domain, you can at least start here. So this would be, you know, depending upon how many months you lock in your pricing, it could be as low as $2.75 a month. What I like about HostGator too is that they are very accommodating. They have great support, always available 24/7 by phone or chat. I use the live chat all the time when I have things that pop up. And so if you suddenly decide that you're going to be building a lot of websites and you need more space, you need more bandwidth, all of that, they can help you upgrade to, let's say, the baby plan, which is going to give you unlimited domains. So that's another reason why I like HostGator. I know that, you know, you can probably find other great places. There are very competitive prices through any. Just please make sure that it is a reputable hosting company, because speed is going to be very important for your website. That's why I recommend HostGator. They're reliable, they have great speed, great support, and I think you can't go wrong there. So just go ahead, pick the plan that's going to be best for you. Go ahead and check out, and then once you do all of that, you are going to get to the cPanel. And so the cPanel is the behind the scenes part of your website. This is where everything gets done. So you know, you'll have your file manager where you'll be able to upload things if you need to, but really the heart of it for right now that I want to go through is the quick install. So also just to show you, so this is where your SSL certificate is. If you've gone through the HostGator plan and you've purchased the SSL certificate right through them, just go ahead and install that. Right now I just want to show you for installing WordPress. All you're going to do is you're going to go down to the software section, click on where it says quick install, and then you're going to go down and it's going to show you the different options. So WordPress is what you want to be doing, so we're going to click on that. And then for this one, it's as easy, you're not buying anything down here, so don't purchase anything. You're just going to install WordPress, and what you're going to fill out here is the name of your website, and that's it. It should already be on the drop down for you, so you shouldn't have to type anything in, but it's going to be your website name. And then down below you're just going to enter in your email address, the blog title, so again that's the name of your website. You're going to choose a username and then just your real first name and last name, and you're going to click the install, and that's it. That's all you have to do for installing WordPress on your site. And I'm just going to pause this for a second. I'm going to fill out these fields and then I'll be back in 1 second to show you what it looks like once the install is complete. So I filled that out. It's okay. We're setting up WordPress for you. Find a theme. I don't do that at this point, so that's not something that you need to worry about. Look at this. Your install is complete. So that was, you know, what, like 10 seconds that it takes. And now you can click on this credentials, and it's going to give you all of the details for the username and the password and everything that you set up for your website. So you want to make sure that you remember all this info, you know, copy and paste it, save it to a notepad, however you like to organize your things. But this is what you're going to need to then go in and start customizing your website. So that is it. You have a WordPress that, a website rather, that is up and running. So my website that we just did was kgdemosite.com, and if we go to that now, you can see. Okay, so we went to kgdemosite.com. This is what it is showing right now, website coming soon. This is just the default that WordPress does at the moment, but you can see that this is actually a live site, and the admin login, I could click on this and it's going to bring me to the login screen. And so this is where you're going to use those credentials that you just set up for your username and your password. So I'm going to stop that here because you have a website that is up and running, and at this point you just need to go through and customize it. So we're going to do that in the next lesson. See you there.